This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Monday, February 10th, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. As Visit Indy celebrates a record-breaking 2024, Indianapolis International Airport says it will continue a special event strategy to encourage more sporting fans and visitors to come to the Hoosier State. In mid-December, the airport broke its passenger record with more than 10 million people traveling through in 2024. Senior Director of Public Affairs, Megan Carrico.
Taylor Swift Eras Tour was a great example. Looking at that Ticketmaster data, there was quite a bit that came from Minneapolis. So we worked with our airline partners to add additional round trip flights from Minneapolis on Sun Country, and then looking at other partners of how they can increase capacity. So more flights from a given destination, or what we call upgauge aircraft. So bringing in a larger plane with more seats.
Events like the National Eucharistic Congress, Gen Con, and 3 nights of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour led to 9 out of the top 10 best days for hotel rooms sold in Indianapolis history. Indiana University head basketball coach Mike Woodson is leaving his alma mater on his own terms. The 66-year-old Woodson, who has been under fire most of the past 2 seasons because of underperforming teams, decided to step down at the end of this season. The Hoosiers missed last year's NCAA tournament for the first time since Woodson took the job in 2021, and they're in danger of being left out of the 68-team field again this season. Officials in the Hendricks County town of Pittsboro are set to hear a rezoning request this month that could pave the way for a data center campus there. Colorado-based Vantage Data Centers has submitted a request to rezone a 618-acre site from its current agricultural zoning to light industrial, with the plan to develop about half of that property, or 285 acres, for use as a data center. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
To succeed, you need to stay informed. You need to be engaged. And let's face it, you need to set yourself apart from the rest by connecting with a company that brings you the best. Because in today's environment, business is an ever-moving target, and we'll help you chase it. IBJ Media. The best of business is in us. Get started at ibjmedia.com/youngprofessional.
President Donald Trump's proposed tariffs on goods imported from Canada and Mexico are on hold until early next month, but experts and stakeholders say the 25% tax would cause significant headwinds for the $140 billion recreational vehicle industry. Jason Rano with the Recreational Vehicle Industry Association, which has an office in Elkhart, says RV companies are looking at other options, including onshoring, though that comes with its own challenges.
It takes time and investment to build up the manufacturing infrastructure that is needed to replace manufacturing infrastructure from offshore. And so it's not just flipping a switch and saying, okay, we're not going to import from China anymore. We're just going to do it onshore. But it takes a lot of time and investment to build up that infrastructure.
Indiana, and more specifically Elkhart County, is home to companies that manufacture about 85% of RVs in the United States. The Indiana Association of Area Agencies on Aging last week announced Hannah Carlock as its interim CEO. Carlock currently serves as Vice President of Public Affairs and Association Management at Terre Haute-based lobbying firm RJL Solutions. Carlock succeeds Kristen Lais, who led the organization for 14 years before stepping down in December, according to her LinkedIn profile. A request for more information on Lais's departure was not returned. The nonprofit supports individuals and families in making decisions on their long-term care options, according to the organization's website. Ball State economist Mike Hicks is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.